I just treated myself to a nice sushi dinner because I deserve it, and you deserve to set more meetings on the phone. I'm going to teach you my give to get cold calling script so you can set more meetings and find more success immediately. I'm a compliance professional, aka sales, just like you. And the reason I'm making this video right here, right now, is because I'm walking to get sushi. I see someone across the street wearing a vest. They're fundraising for something. They've got dyed hair. I know they're gonna pitch me on something that I don't know if I necessarily need, but I can't avoid it. Similar to your cold calling, you're interrupting busy professionals during the day. They have emails to get to. They got meetings. They got things they gotta do. They gotta leave early to get to their kids' practice, and you're interrupting their day, right? So I'm walking across the street. I know I'm gonna get pitched, and they say, "Hey, do you have 30 seconds?" I'm like, "No, but you can walk with me. I'm walking this way." And they're like, "If I walk with you, will you donate?" And I say, "Probably not." And then they don't even come with me. What's the lesson here? What did they give me? Why would I be compelled to donate? What have they given? When you call someone out of the blue and you say, "Can I have 27 seconds? Hey, will you take a meeting with me because that's what I want?" Why would they give to you if you have not given them anything first? You must give in order to get. I eat sushi. Now I'm walking down the street, and then there's a homeless guy who says, "Can I have?" And I have the means to do it, but I say, "No, I can't help. Don't have any cash." Why would I just give without getting something in return? It's the law of reciprocity. So when you are cold calling, the secret to this cold calling script and allowing you to unlock the ability to set more meetings is to first give in order to get what you want, which is the meeting. So you know the target. It's to sell someone time, to get them to agree to a meeting. So when you call them out of the blue, depending on their title, depending on the company they work for, depending on what you know that buyer persona cares about, you always say, "Hey, the reason I'm giving you a call specifically is because I work with other leaders like yourself to help them achieve X, Y, Z." Any of those areas top of mind for you? As a knowledge professional, which is what they are, the person you're calling, typically in B2B sales, whether you're calling marketing, finance, HR, organizational development, whatever it is you're calling, you got to know what they care about so you can give them something. You can give them something. You can give them an insight. You can give them an idea. At the very least, you can give them energy. You can give them a warm welcome on the phone so that they feel an uplift. They feel more energized. They can sense your enthusiasm, and they're going to be more likely to want to work with you. And you're now thinking, "Well, Trent, this is crazy. You got to tell me what to actually say on the phone." And I just told you what to say. You said, "The reason I'm giving you a call specifically is because we help other professionals just like you to achieve X, Y, Z." The person you're calling has problems, and these problems are preventing them from promoting. These problems are preventing them from avoiding getting fired. These problems are preventing them from avoiding getting recognized, avoiding paying their mortgages. So they've got all these problems that are wrong with their business. It is your job to give them an idea, compel them, get them excited to want to meet with you so that you can then set up in a meeting, which is what you want to get, to then talk about their problems and then present your solution to ultimately generate pipeline so you can eventually go to close a deal. So that is the give to get cold calling script. You give them something of value. So what are you giving them of value? And if you don't know what you're talking about, if you don't understand your industry, if you don't understand your product, if you don't understand your competitors, then you have nothing of value to give them. So you should not even be making calls if you don't know what you need to be saying. People say, they ask me, they say, "Trent, what should I be saying on the phone?" All you got to say is you got to give them something of value so that they're actually interested or excited to take your meeting. Early in my sales career, I thought just by being overly persistent and borderline psycho annoying that they would eventually concede to my request and take my meeting. That can work, but save yourself the trouble. Call with intention from the start and believe that you have something of real value and purpose, and have intent when you call them so that when you say, "Look, I believe strongly we can help your business. In order to understand if we could be a good partnership, let's set up a meeting to talk about it." People reach out to me on LinkedIn. They say, "Trent, how do I get the job? How do I set the meeting? How do I get more attention? How do I get more followers? Blah, 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 blah." They're always asking for things. They always want to get, but they have not given. Sales and compliance in life in general is a give to get relationship. So if you're always trying to get without first giving, then you're never going to get what you want. So take a step back and think, okay, what can I give? And then how do I give without the expectation of return? That person trying to fundraise on the street, when they asked, if I walk with you, will you donate? That's a fair question, but it didn't work because the assumption is that they're only going to give under the assumption that they will ultimately get, and that's not the way it works. How can you show up? How can you give more? How can you be more valuable without any expectation of return, whether it's making cold calls, whether it's giving a presentation, a demo? I just did an on-site last week in Huntsville, Alabama, of all places. We gathered all their resources. We went and met with their executive team, and it doesn't matter if we win the deal or not, but we showed up with the purpose and the intention of being in person. It wasn't easy to get there, and we want to give value. We want to talk about how we can help your business, and then the cards will shape up how they will. Ultimately, we will get the deal or we will not get the deal, but the key is we showed up wanting to give. So if you want to set more meetings on the phone, use the give to get cold calling script. And hopefully, if you recognize value in today's video, you subscribe to the channel, because I wanted to give. No expectation of return, but we're on the road to 50,000 subscribers by end of year. It's downtown Austin, Texas. See you in the next video.